made. 21st century. Remember, these guys are billionaires.
They're all, and here's what it comes down to for everybody who's scratching their head. Some of you get it, some of you don't. I'll explain it in a really simple
sorry
term.
about that, you guys.
Because I'm a marketing guy. I'll explain it in a way everybody understands. There's so much out there, and there's so many ways to consume it that they need more content. And boxing is just another provider of content. It just depends how good that content is. The first person who strikes a deal with Netflix to put on all of their fights, including their big pay-per-views, Netflix will pay $100 million a year to Bob Arum, or $200 million a year, or $300 million, or $400. They'll pay the crazy numbers. They'll do it. They won't even bat an eye.
100 million people tried to rob McGregor versus Mayweather. They all want a piece of those viewerships, Lee. They all want.
It's just a matter of who's going to take a shot at going off the grid first. And Bob's already showing that he's prepared to go off the grid. He left HBO. That's a big deal. He left the safety of HBO, and now HBO is suffering because of it. Let's finish up everything that we have, because we got off on a tangent. Horn won this week. He got bloodied. He got beat up. Came back in the 11th round at 6 in the morning East Coast time to win his fight. The newest prospect for top-ranked boxing. I don't think he knew he'd be a prospect, but he's now the newest prospect for top-ranked boxing. Bob Arum is all about Joe Horn. Did I get his name right? It's Joe Horn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Joe Horn. Jeff Horn.
No,
sorry.
it's not
Jeff,
Joe Horn.
Jeff.
Come on, Lee.
Come on. He's...
Poor guy.
I don't even know why we talk about Jeff Horn.
Hey, he's going to fight Terrence Crawford. Let's just say it. He was there to take Manny Pacquiao's spot because Manny does not do what Bob says anymore. People, this is not a fucking coincidence that the torch was passed to this kid that sells 50,000 seats in Australia, and now he's in line to fight Terrence Crawford. Hello? Manny's not getting the rematch. You don't want it, you're gone. You don't want to do what I say? You want to keep chasing Floyd? We'll take it from you. Manny has been used by Top Rank the last half of his career, because when Manny was on a 14-fight win streak, he's Top Rank's baby. Come on, Bob Arum is talking about this guy is better than Muhammad Ali. But as soon as Manny Pacquiao, Michael Kontz, and Freddie Roach started getting on their own power trips, as soon as they started thinking they were going to tell Top Rank what to do, that Timothy Bradley fight happens, the Marquez fucking fight happens. You know what I'm saying? And now the Jeff Horn fight happens, and now you're useless to us. You can go. You go be a governor or do whatever you're doing in the Philippines. Jeff Horn is the new star. He's the one selling tickets. Terrence Crawford will go to Australia. It'll be a good fight, but you got to believe that Terrence Crawford is the favorite in this fight.
There you go. Which takes us to news of the week. We'll burn through it real quick. Man, I didn't make my fantasy changes, so I'm stuck playing what I'm playing.
Uh-oh, sorry, Lee.
No, I made good plays. I put in Detroit as the defense over Chicago. They had 2 sacks, 3 interceptions, and 1 point after block. They got 12 points for defense. And I started Stafford against Chicago. 237 passing yards, 2 touchdowns. I was going to pull him and change him at the last minute for either Case Keenum or Jared Goff. I'm happy with my decision. I've got a pretty solid start for the first round of the playoffs.
I'm in the playoffs. I'm on a 9-game winning streak. I'm second in the league, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, here's
today.
the problem with second. You got to play number 3. And number 3 is tough.
That's fine. I beat them already. We're 1-1, so I got to beat them again, Lee. That's all it comes down. I'm on a 9-game winning streak. I like my team a lot. I like it a lot. I got Ben and Bell from the Steelers on the same team, so they make a lot of points for me. I'm hoping they have a big day in New England.
Everybody go to fightnetradio.com. Sign up. It takes you right to our Facebook page. Just click the sign up button at the top of the Facebook page. That'll get you episodes of the show. You can comment. You can just click it and like it and follow it so it comes up in your feed. And enjoy what Andrew and Bobby post. We'll have Bobby back after the first of the year, and we'll do more betting and more outside topics. And also go to LasVegasDiscount.net, LasVegasDiscount.net for all of your Vegas Discount Net needings. All right, that takes us to news of the week. We'll go through this real quick. I know you guys don't like long shows, and we're already an hour into a long show talking about long stuff. Starting off, Mayweather-McGregor, 4.3 million buys at $100 a clip. They made $500 million on pay-per-view buys. Not sponsorships, not everything else. $500 million just buying to watch it.
Yes, sir. This is why Floyd has a panda in China, and he had a white tiger the other day at his house.
He's a panda in China. It's hilarious. And this is why McGregor isn't going to fight unless it's Mayweather again. There's nothing.
This is why he's slapping
literally
crime
nothing.
bosses.
Well, okay, I've been following McGregor. McGregor now has so much money, right? Conor McGregor never had money like this. This is crazy.
I know.
So McGregor goes out to New York. He's got his girlfriend, the real girlfriend, and the mama baby, the baby mama.
Baby mama. There you
right.
go.
She's out shopping at Gucci and Saks and doing the whole nine. McGregor is paying to be at Enzo Gracie's gym to train with the Donner Death Squad, which is the most elite grappling group on the planet. By the way, guess where I'm training next week while I'm in New York? Enzo Gracie's. I know. Thank you for asking. It's where I'm going. And I'm going to go, Enzo, oh great Gracie, who is still alive. Explain to me how I get past the first round in the Pan Ams.
Hey, just a fist in the air, Lee. Take a picture,
he'll look at me
frame it.
and he'll look at me and he will go, oh, funny little man, you have no heart.
All right, next story. What is it? Where are we at?
McGregor rules out Pacquiao. Yeah, of course he does. Says he's returning to MMA. No, he's not. He's going to fight Mayweather again and make another $100 million.
Bad week.
I'll say it again. They both like their money. They're both going to go make another $100 million.
Floyd's coming back. Yeah, I don't see Floyd leaving this money on the table.
They're going to do it again this year, people. I'll say it until I'm blue in the face. If you don't believe it's happening, you are a glorified moron. People will pay to see it again.
Before I agree with Lee, I have to see the UFC get a boxing license and put McGregor in a winning situation. I do not think they're going to go to an immediate rematch.
Oh, I think they're even going to milk it. I think you get McGregor against somebody that he can beat that's a known name.
Exactly.
And you do a tune-up, and then you do the fight again.
Yes. Now, if that ball starts moving, Lee, where Dana White comes out and announces boxing license for UFC, well, yeah, he's coming back for Floyd, and Floyd will be there.
It's easy money on the table.
And he took the round. You got to remember, they know now for a fact that Floyd Mayweather put $50,000 on himself for round 10 at a casino. There was a rumor going around that someone tried to put like $1 million, $5 million, and the casino was like, hell no, you can't do that. We already know who you guys are. You're the money team, and Floyd's fixing his own fight. But so they said, well, what can we bet? Because you got to allow the guys to bet something. $50K, round 10, they made like $500,000 in 3 minutes.
Yeah, right. Which takes us to Mikey Garcia.
That's all. Hey, Lee, you're supposed to say allegedly.
No, it's not allegedly.
Lee. Oh, you stop.
If I'm the best fighter in the world fighting basically a guy who's standing still, right? Like there's no footwork at all. No footwork at all.
I know, no head movement.
No head movement. Dude, I'm pretty sure in a boxing match I got a pretty good shot with McGregor.
You're landing a shot?
Yeah, I'm at least landing one, okay? The dude didn't move. All right, McGregor, okay, let's move on. Mikey Garcia.
Wait. The funny part is the UFC threatened to sue Manny Pacquiao last week. That's awesome. Manny immediately shut the fuck up when they talked about suing him.
Manny can't handle that shit. I mean, between killing gay people. By the way, have you seen the Dave Chappelle thing on Netflix?
Yeah. What,
he
his stand-up?
slams Manny Pacquiao in the middle of the stand-up routine.
No, I didn't see that. I didn't
Okay,
catch
so
that.
it's the new one that there's two different stand-ups in one. It's brand
Right.
new. It's newer. And in the middle
Okay.
of it, he slams Manny Pacquiao. He goes, "Look, I'm married to a Filipino woman, but Manny Pacquiao, what the fuck?" He just came like right out and said a lot of shit about gay people.
Yeah, no doubt.
Woo! Right in the middle. I almost wet myself. It was so great. Mikey Garcia returns to the ring to take on Sergey Lipshit on February 10th in San Antonio. That's not his name. It's Lipinets, but I like the name Lipshit better. What does this really mean? Mikey Garcia gets a punching bag to look good in San Antonio.
Yeah, Lee, he is a champ, but he won it on a vacant title shot against a guy who was 29-6-1. It's just he's like 5'6", 67-inch reach. I don't know, dude looks really small. They said it was going to be Figueroa. And you know what? That's a bullshit fight, too, because Figueroa hasn't fought in years. Omar. But at least Figueroa is like undefeated with like 30-something wins. He's an ex-champ. Mikey Garcia is now fighting a guy who has 13 wins and 10 knockouts. So the kid has power, but I don't expect him to even reach Mikey Garcia. If Adrian Broner could not outbox Mikey Garcia, Lip Dick is not fucking outboxing Mikey Garcia.
Lip shits, get it right.
Lip shits, whatever his name is going to be, Lee.
He's rimming Mikey Garcia for a payday. That's what's happening.
Or this is just a PBC signing another undefeated guy. You got to remember, when the PBC got this big old credit card, they signed like every prospect out. Everyone wanted to be the next Floyd. Oh, I have an O. I have an O. You know how many times Al Heyman probably sold the Floyd Mayweather project?
The O has got to go.
Yeah, like, look, you're undefeated. Look what I did for Floyd. And these kids are just signing.
More O's have gone in the PBC than in any other place.
Some of them have made money. I'm not knocking the money, but they're still unknown. They're still unknown. Some of these guys, they write on social feeds like, "Oh, the hating," and it's like, dude, you get hated on by
anybody. The Charlos are perfect examples. The Charlos still haven't fought anybody.
It's like 100 comments. Like, nobody knows you, bro. Seriously.
Is it kind of sad that most of the PBC fighters don't have the same social media following as me?
Hey, right? So listen to this. So Mikey could have fought the legend in Miguel Cotto, says no. Then he could have fought an undefeated fighter who just knocked out Robert Guerrero, right? Omar Figueroa says no. And we end up with lip shits.
Say it, lip shits.
Lip shits.
It's exciting to say it, isn't it?
Right? I know.
Get your tongue right up in his ass. Lip shits.
That's disgusting.
You got shit all over your lips.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, this fight is disgusting, dude. What do you want me to say about it?
No, I know. It's February
And again,
10th.
why do you think people listen to this show? Did they really make it this far in for me not to do an anal rimming
Sergey Lipinets.
Next story is a fake story, but Andrew wanted it in there because they're at least talking about a fight. Because it's a speculation. That means that a writer guesses that this might actually happen. Danny Garcia versus Brandon Rios, Benavidez-Gavril to eyed for 2017. You know what the word eyed means? Maybe.
No, I think it's going to happen. I'm sorry.
That's
the matchups make sense.
Fake news.
No, it's not, people. The matchups make sense. Danny Garcia, he loves cherry-picking his opponents. Come on, Brandon Rios. Are you guys... Brandon Rios is going to be standing in front of Danny Garcia's left hook. This is a great fight if you want to see two guys just go in there and see which hook is better, because that's what's going to happen on this night. But come on, Danny is the clear-cut favorite because he's fresher. Danny Garcia is probably stronger at 147. Don't know if Rios ever carried his power up to that division from the lightweights. So it's this is a totally A side is Danny Garcia. He's taking this fight. If the fight's there to be made by Al Heyman, if Al Heyman owns them both, if he's got this on paper, I think Danny signs off on this fight.
Currently,
and then for Benavidez, Lee, he's the undefeated WBC super middleweight champ. He's just sitting there on the outside. he has some great highlights. Once again, it might be the PBC thing holding him back. But this fight is a rematch he's doing an immediate rematch here. And you know what? You got to give him